What's going on, guys? Hagbones here, your gym leader, your ground gym leader for the Palatown Heroes Gym Challenge. And if you're looking at probably the title of the video and seeing what's on screen, we've made a transaction. We're putting Runerigus on the bench. We're bringing Savali Ground onto the playing field. And the reason why we were making this decision is because Runerigus kind of feels like more like dead weight because it does almost the same type of things that Hippowdon does, which is basically like what I like to use with Runerigus is either Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes, or Memento. Memento is a really good support move as it lowers the target's attack and special attack by 2 by sacrificing its life and letting something coming in that can either set up or just take the hits a little bit more easier for going into the game. So those are the couple things that Runerigus does well, and Hippowdon does about half of what it can do. It doesn't have the memento part, but adding in Savali is going to help us a lot, and I'll go into the moves that I can do. So also Runerigus is very slow, and I already have 2 other Pokemon that are fairly slow with Quagsire and Hippowdon. So going into Savali's stats, it has 95 base stats right across the board, which is also really nice. So we got a really good speed tier, we're really bulky, and we can hit really well. So doing that, going into our moves that we can do, Savali gets an abundant amount of moves. So Savali can be a physical attacker, a special attacker, it can be a support mon, it can be bulky, like it gets everything. Air Slash, Crunch, Defog. Defog is good because it gives a little bit of pressure off of Excadrill for using Rapid Spin, so we can also use that instead of having a Rapid Spin. But the abundance of moves this guy gets is crazy, like Draco Meteor, Dragon Claw, Fire Fang, Flame Charge, Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Heat Wave, Ice Beam, Ice Fang, Iron Head, Magic Coat, which is also good in case someone wants to use status against us, or wants to use set up like Stealth Rocks and whatnot. We can bounce those back. Outrage multi-attack is its best move, and it basically works as a Earthquake, but it does 20 power more, so that is really good. Its cliche move right now is Parting Shot, which is why I wanted it. It's kind of like Runerigus with using Memento, except all Parting Shot does is it lowers its attack by 1, and it basically switches out. So it's like a U-turn that kind of cripples their attack and special attack, which is really nice. And once again, just with the abundance of moves like Psychic Fangs, Rock Slide, Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw, Steel Beam, which is a new steel move, which is really good. Like as a desperate move at the end there, just to get like extra damage off. Surf, you can set up a Sword Dance, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, Toxic, U-turn, Zen Headbutt, like all those moves. Like this is exactly why I should have picked up Savali in the beginning when I started this challenge, because we're not allowed to switch our Pokemon throughout the challenge. So we're stuck with the 6 we had, but we made the deal that we could make 1 transaction after week 4, which was nice. So I was able to get the Savali. But just like even like it's got Icy Wind for speed control. It's got Grass Pledge for some reason. Snarl's good. It 100% shatters lower the special attack of the foe. Other than that, that's like the main, like Savali is just, it's so good. I haven't used Savali, saying like any of my, like I play a lot of Draft League, so I've never actually used Savali, but I know that Savali is a really good Pokemon overall, especially in a like a concept like this with like Draft League or what we're doing right now with our gym challenge. So like that's exactly how I wanted to make this change because it opens up a whole lot more, and it makes it lifts off a lot of stress on my other Pokemon that I can use. So Excadrill, I don't have to run Rapid Spit all the time. I can run like um, Swords Dance, 3 moves, or I can just run, I don't know, 3 or 4 moves in Assault Vest, something like that, and stuff like that. It makes it easier for Pokemon to come in. Parting Shot, honestly, it's probably gave me the biggest part of the reason why I picked up Savali, and also Defog. I like Savali as a support Pokemon. It's very good, very good, and just you can almost do anything with it. You can make it specially attacking or physically attacking, and honestly, like it's like Savali is one of those Pokemon that is really good for your team, no matter what you want to use for it. Um, I do like Runerigus, but it just lacks. I find it's been kind of just fodder half the time. I mean, it uses Memento and then it brings in something else. So like, it's kind of like I'm playing on a 5-on-6 half the time because, I mean, also it's like you run Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes, Memento, and then Earthquake and Shadow Claw. So like, it's only like you only do so much. I mean, you can run a Will-O-Wisp bet, which is really good. But I feel like Savali is gonna let off a lot of stress on the team, and I'm hoping that maybe it will. So going into week 5, we'll be playing against Blue Jay on Toast, which is the Fairy Gym leader. So hopefully we can come away with a win on that. We're 3-1 on our with our standings, and she's 1-3. But you never underestimate anyone on their record. So hopefully we can come away with the win and go bring us up to 4-1. So, all right, yeah, that's basically what it's the transaction. Want to make sure everyone knows what's happening, so I don't like going to next week and be like, oh, Savali, like why? I don't understand. So, all right, I will see you guys next week in our week 5 battle, and hopefully we can come up with a dub. All right, see you guys.